Hold up, you gotta roll the dice. That's better. This is DJ Sebastian.
And this is DJ Diego. And you're listening to
The Aces.
And hello, listeners.
Yo.
We're back.
Yeah.
End of
How was
spring.
your spring break? I know we didn't. Did we say spring break was next week, this week, last week, the week before that?
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I think we said we'll see you next week, and we didn't. I'm sorry.
We didn't. We just said, hey, gonna go buy some milk.
Yeah.
Be right back from the gas station. Dang.
But
I'm
I'm
so
sure
sorry.
you didn't mind because you were out there chilling at home,
I hope
Oh.
you were at home.
or at the very least wearing your mask, or
Yeah.
at the very least have your vaccine. You fools. I know some of y'all.
Man upstairs is always watching.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah, Sebastian's upstairs
That's
in your
right.
attic, always watching.
Always.
Always.
But
But we're back. Another week of school to go.
we got
get through.
our half our vaccines.
Oh, yeah, Sebastian and I are half vaccinated. We'll talk about that in a bit because the experience was not what we expected it to be.
No.
At least for me, it wasn't.
Yeah. Honestly, it was. Well, we'll talk about that in a sec.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. But we're back. Just to give us a quick little intro.
the weather.
It do be a little chilly.
It's
I'll let
nice.
you go. Yeah, it's nice. It's not
super
bad. I'm not
nice.
complaining.
I was working patio at my restaurant, and I was like, oh, really? But you know what? I'm quite glad because it's been beautiful nights these last couple
We
weeks.
can bust out the crusty Adidas jacket.
Yeah. So this week we're looking at mid to low 60s to highs of high 80s. So you could wear an overshirt and
Let's
you'll
go,
probably be
Layer
fine.
Kings.
You could probably wear an overshirt. Maybe not a coat, but you can wear an overshirt.
You can bust out that gray hoodie and put the red flannel on top of it and be
Yeah.
like, ha ha, I dress different.
Yes.
I dress different.
If you got any hoodies, wear them now, because you won't ever get another chance. You know, I say that every time, but it's actually been pretty nice.
The amount of times that we've been like, I think you can bust it out.
Yeah.
This weather's not been what we've been expecting it to be.
No, but has this year been what we've been expecting it to be?
Nothing's been.
No.
Nothing's been.
Nothing's been the same since
Yeah.
Harambe died. And that is a fact, actually. And I know that's a little cringy to say out loud, but
I hope that kid gets bullied.
But I mean, come on. Has it been the same since he died?
It hasn't.
You
That
can't.
Was, that was the turning point.
You literally cannot convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. But let's get to you something else.
And that was Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Sebastian and I were just talking about his eyes and how they're not working with him right now. Well, no, your eyes are.
No,
your eyes are.
mine are
It's the glasses.
It's the glasses.
It's the
They
glasses.
tore in half. Don't know how.
And y'all can't see it, but I was looking at them. Sebastian are good distance apart. He held them up, and I was like, Chief, they look musty.
They are musty. I agree with you 100%, and that's why I'm going to get new glasses.
And that's why he's going to Costco. That is what brings us to today's No.
No. I wish. Imagine if Costco sponsored us. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. Well, I guess it would be UTRGB Radio. But in a perfect world.
In a perfect world where we
Costco's giving us money
for everything.
instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my glasses are musty right now, and I gotta see my eye doc at Costco.
Hey, Doc, give me the good eyes.
He's great. I highly recommend him. Go to the eye doctor at Costco.
Yeah,
You're
I've
right. He knows.
I had a problem before. I had an oil blockage in my eyelid before. That wasn't fun. I thought it had a sty, and he was like, "No, oil's just building up. You just gotta literally massage your eye." And I was like, "Doc, you sure are a doc.
Take all my money, man.
Wear those Martins with pride."
He wears Martins.
No, he didn't wear Martins, but that was just something I
I
left.
didn't remember if he did, and I was like, did he?
Nah, I haven't been there. No, it was a while ago. But yeah, I hope that eye appointment goes great.
Yeah, I'll schedule one after the show.
Speaking of appointments, Sebastian and I over spring break, we said we were going to talk about this. Sebastian and I got our first dose of Daddy Pfizer.
Yeah.
Daddy Pfizer, he chipped us. We're good. Well, we're halfway good.
Halfway good.
We're halfway
April
good.
6th.
Yeah, let's go.
That's when I'm going to post.
Sebastian and I we're going to have a 0 KD. Zero KD.
Yo, if this was a zombie apocalypse, we made it.
We made it.
We didn't get it.
We made it. Up top, we made it.
Yeah, that's right.
But the experience of getting vaccinated was not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
At one point, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know why, but at one point I thought we were going to be in our cars.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I didn't bring my earbuds.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be in our cars.
I literally grabbed them and I was like, I don't need this. And I was a fool.
Yeah.
I did need it. Well, I didn't need it that bad. It was fine. It wasn't that long of a wait.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the wait honestly was not that bad. I drove when I got there. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling in my car. Then I saw the parking lot full of cars, people getting down, and then it clicked. I was like, why would they do that? Why would they have people vaccinating hundreds of people just out in the sun? It's not gonna be in the car. Dang it.
It was pain.
But I mean, no, yeah, the wait wasn't that bad. There was a really long line, but a part of that was just because of social distancing.
Right.
It made the line look much longer than what it was, and it went by really quickly.
It did.
Really fairly quick. So if you're worried about the vaccine experience, don't.
Just
do it.
If you're going with your mom, make sure she brings her mask. Because my mom forgot her mask when we were there. And she was like, oh, I forgot my mask. And I was like, damn. And so we spent like 20 minutes trying to find a mask because the gas stations didn't have disposable masks. They had like really musty looking Christmas ones.
Oh man, you
And
didn't want to be
so,
festive.
Yeah, I had to find a... Well, no, it's just that it wasn't protective at all. It literally says this doesn't protect you for anything.
So, was it like a cover for masks? Like, put this on top of your mask to look festive? It was just... here's some tissue paper.
Basically, that's what it seemed like it was. So I spent $5 on that. Didn't even return it because I was too lazy. So I went to Walmart and I got some disposable masks. And then, but you know what? Going to that gas station, I got myself a French vanilla coffee.
Oh man, I didn't have any caffeine.
And you know what? I gotta tell you, it reawoken my love for the French vanilla coffee at Stripes.
That takes me back to high school.
It's freaking delicious.
That takes me back to high school. I remember. So Sebastian and I, we're not very proud to say where we went to high school because people always make fun of us for it.
Yeah.
But there was a Stripe right across from it, and I would always in the mornings go there, get their French vanilla coffee, and then go to school, all cracked up.
Super good. Super highly recommended. It's just a great start. Cheap. Dirt cheap.
Yeah. Like what, 99 cents for like...
The one I got was 79 cents.
Not even a whole dollar.
Not even a whole... I had change.
He used his pocket sand change.
I got change for a coffee. How often do you get change for a coffee, huh?
And you know what? Just to add on that, as some of you may know, I used to work at Starbucks, and I can promise you there is really not that much of a difference. Like the Starbucks coffee versus Stripes coffee.
Oh, you better get killed
the
tomorrow
difference.
for what you're saying right now.
The difference is, and I will say it
Mr. Starbucks
with my chest.
is about to get you.
The difference is in the brand. You're paying for the brand.
Diego, I'm gonna have to run this show on my
Dude,
own after what you just said.
Dude, I want to dock
said it
Starbucks right now.
live.
Oh, I have information that could dock Starbucks right now.
You are putting yourself. You're putting me.
Do I
at
want to
risk at this
extra
point.
put myself... Do I want to extra dox myself right now? Do I want to expose the siren? No, I'll do it next week.
Okay.
I'll do it next week if I remember.
Give it a little teaser for next week.
Some like little tea about Starbucks. It's not life changing, but it's more like when you hear about it, you're like, huh, that kind of makes sense. Cool. And then you just go on with your day.
I was gonna throw some guesses, but you know what? I'll just save it for next week. But some good news other than getting the vaccine happened last week, 2 weeks ago. I guess 1 week, 1.5 weeks ago. I got a new car.
Oh yeah, it's a nice car.
Thank you.
It is a
really
nice car.
I appreciate that. You know how much stress was going through my head
I can tell y'all.
for 3 years trying to find a nice car.
Our group chat with the boys is ruthless. I think since it's been made, there's not been like a single compliment and for like the first time, there was a compliment in the chat.
All around compliments.
Yeah.
It warmed my heart. You have no idea because I'm gonna have to be in this commitment for a long time. So it's nice knowing that at least I'm not gonna get clowned for it.
Yeah. But yeah, what kind is it? All I know, I can just say this. I've seen the picture. It looked nice, and it's red.
Yeah.
But what kind of car is it?
It's a Honda Accord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 22.
That's gonna drive good. That's gonna drive good.
It does. It's nice. It feels good.
It's gonna get your places nice and comfy.
It is. It's very smooth.
And
it's fast.
And
it's
it must.
faster than the last car.
And I already know it's gonna have good mileage, right?
It's good. Yes.
Yeah.
30 at least minimum.
And it's got Bluetooth.
And it had. Well, to be fair, my other two cars did have Bluetooth, but they're a lot harder to connect because they're older. But that's besides the point. This is a lot easier. So.
No, man, that's great.
I also have a name for it.
A what?
I have a name for the car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Okay. Well. So when I got the car, you can actually change the wallpaper of the screen.
Okay.
So I checked and it had the lo-fi hip hop girl.
It has the lo-fi hip hop girl.
Yeah, it had
to chill and study to.
Yeah, to chill.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Installed, already there. You were really excited about that.
I mean that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, so I was like, I don't know her name, but I was like, I'm gonna call the car Nikki, right?
Nikki,
Yeah.
I like that.
But then I found a really cool Picard wallpaper for the car. And I was like, I like Picard, so it's now Picard, also known as Nikki Scythe. Picard, also known as Nikki Scythe, is the name of my car.
Picard, as
Yes.
in like Picard,
Picard,
like
the
from
Star Trek
Star
character.
Trek, yeah.
Yeah.
Picard,
Yeah,
also known as
Nikki Scythe.
Nikki Scythe.
Yes, that's
Scythe, like as in Death's weapon.
Yes.
Where'd the scythe come from?
I just thought I had it. It rolled off the tongue.
All right, fair enough.
That's just the name of the car now, and I can't stop saying it because it's very. Look, say it 3 times. You're gonna love it.
Picard, also known as Nikki Scythe. Card, also known as Nikki
Oh, you
Scythe.
say-
Oh wait, Picard.
Picard, also known as Nikki
Picard,
Scythe.
also known as Nikki Scythe. Picard, also known as Nikki Scythe. Picard, also known as Nikki Scythe.
I don't know. I like it.
I like it.
It's fun. I like it.
What's the
the wallpaper?
No, what if I have a syllable limit and then I can only say like one syllable? What can I call it?
You could call him Picard. Oh, that's 2 syllables.
That's two syllables. You know what?
You could just say, well, Nikki's also 2 syllables. Scythe.
I can fit in 2 syllables.
Okay.
Yeah, I can fit in 2 syllables. I know, baby.
Okay.
I got it. Good voice going. I can do 2 syllables.
You can do it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so cool. Congrats. I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
New car. That's a big boy move.
Was. Factored on the insurance and everything. There was so many things that I factored. I was stuck between that and a very nice Toyota Camry as well, but they auctioned the Toyota Camry when I got there, so it left me.
Auctioned?
With the decision. Yeah, like they threw it. Like I guess it wasn't getting sold
Mhm.
because it was at a Honda dealership. So it's like, I guess people were like, I'm here for a Honda, I'm not here to get the Toyota.
I didn't realize some dealerships were doing auctions.
Well,
There you go, guys.
At
Learn
a point, I guess. Well, no, I don't want to make that comparison because that's kind of sad. But I was gonna compare it to a dog adoption.
Oh.
But,
Okay.
If it doesn't get picked, then they get rid of it as quickly as possible. That's very sad. I'm sorry I had to end this segment of the show. But on that note, but let's put you on some music.
Yeah, we're going to put y'all on some music. Before we do that, we're always going to plug in some of our other DJs over here at Vaquero Radio. So why don't y'all go ahead and listen to this little promo from my buddy Dan, DJ Dan with The Chill Hour.
Hey everyone, this is DJ Dan from The Chill Hour, reaching out to you. Take a breather, relax, and kick back with me. Vibe to some cool chill music and keep the week going. Tune in live every Tuesday at 3 p.m. here on Vaquero Radio, the Valley's student station.
Let me keep it ready.
And that was Sunflower by Post Malone. Right now, Sebastian and I were talking about, dang, the world has changed. We were talking about 2018 when Black Panther came out.
And you
All the Stars was bumping.
yeah.
I remember when Into the Spider-Verse came out, watching that, and like, yo, this Sunflower song is really good. Oh man, I can't think of what has been like a big, really cool vibe song.
Cool vibe song.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
I think Sundress is pretty good.
Oh, yeah. We can't play that right now because we don't have that
I know.
thing. What were we talking about before we had to go on to a music break?
Oh, I think it's good that we dropped that subject. I was talking about adoption, dogs, and not being picked.
What? No, what?
Because I was saying I was gonna get that Camry. Well, it was between the Camry.
Oh,
and
or the
Accord.
auction thing. Yeah. How?
Because it didn't get picked in time, or at least I didn't put my deposit on that. They sent it to San Antonio and whoever highest bidder bought it. It's pretty pain.
Did you do anything else over the spring break?
I worked a lot. Yeah, but I know one particular listener doesn't want to hear about that. So,
Man, so with Vaquero Radio, anything that is like student employment, whenever there's like break, all student employment is like put on pause, right? Because like if campus is closed, then you can't work, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's true though.
Well, it depends on like what it is. Like I know like if there's like library stuff, I think that's still open. The recreation center, I think that almost closed. It really depends. But so because of that, I had a week where I had a week off. I wasn't up too much, and I just wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to having like free time anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe anyone listening can get that, but like when I actually had like, I would wake up and be like, I had nothing to do today. I just didn't know. My brain was like, what? Where are the emails? Where are the emails? Where are the Blackboard notifications? So I had to get used to finding something to do again. And I got used to it. On the last day of spring break. So when I was finally like, all right, now I know like how to just like stay busy when you have nothing to do.
Back to it. Yeah, this
And
week
I
went
I didn't even work out because I had vaccine.
Oh yeah, that hurt my arm. Hurt my little arm.
Look, when Sebastian and I got vaccinated, we didn't feel like sick or anything. We just felt really tired. But we think that was just because of
the entire day actually.
I couldn't.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, the entire day I couldn't. I mean, at night I did, right? But the entire day I was like, I should nap, and I just couldn't.
No, I got home and I slept until I went to work.
Oh, nice.
And
Because we had to wake up pretty early for that vaccine. If you're gonna go get vaccinated, at least in the same kind of situation that Sebastian and I did, be ready to no mimis. No mimis. We had to wake up pretty early.
Mimis completely. The day's either gonna go wired or you're gonna sleep the entire day.
I couldn't.
That's what's happening.
I just couldn't nap. And I couldn't work out either because I just felt super drained. And then my arm was like really sore for like the next 2 days. And so...
That's probably why you get 2 doses. Cause can you imagine that pain times 2?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that explains it.
Yeah.
That explains it.
It's too much protein, too many gains.
I'm still ready for that second dose though. What I don't get is like why is it a month apart?
Well, maybe it's because your body has to like properly attack it and then know what to do with it, so that when you get the second dose, it's quicker and then you're good. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
We're comm students.
Yeah, I literally am the farthest from being a doctor.
Yeah, our brains are kind of smooth.
Smooth brain.
Yeah, but
Speaking of smooth brain, let's see how AMC is doing.
it was pretty decent during spring break. I had noticed, but now spring break is over, and I checked, and it's like it's not as on fire as it was during the break.
Freaking hedge funds, man. GameStop was going to 500 again.
Yeah.
And then they stopped it. They halted it, and then it went down, as you would imagine.
Trying to get more into using Cash App rather than Robinhood. I was using Robinhood for a while, and Robinhood just did us all dirty.
Yeah. Robinhood just never let me in. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise because I was like, why the heck? Why doesn't Robinhood ever let me in? I tried 3 times. Didn't work. So Robinhood sucked from the start for me. That's the end of that. I don't even want to say that name anymore.
But, speaking of sucking, in other news, I've learned that with the Warzone squad, I am the problem.
Oh.
I am the one day that I don't play is the day the boys get a dub. And I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm out.
No, don't say that.
Nah.
No.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to download PlayStation Dreams so I can play their aiming training games.
Oh, no. Come on, man. I'm the problem. That's my
How did that happen? What was the story there?
Actually, I did really good that game. I got 7 kills. Can you
That is pretty good. Man, last time we played, I also thought I was doing pretty good. That's why I wasn't getting a lot of kills, but I thought I was getting a pretty decent amount for someone who's mainly just let me run, do the task, and revive people.
Oh my god! You know what? That just reminds me. Last night I was playing by myself because nobody responded to the group chat.
You know what? I can talk about that, and that also leads me to something I want to tell the people. So last night Sebastian was like, let's play some Call of Duty or something.
Okay.
And I am so sorry for what I'm about to tell you. And I'm so sorry. I'm looking at him right in the eyes. I'm so sorry. I willingly, completely ignored that message. And I am so sorry.
You could have literally just left.
No. It's because, you know what? I am being honest with you.
Why? This hurts.
Why?
This hurts more than just
Doom Eternal.
All right.
Okay. I love Doom Eternal. And
that's all you had to say.
And
all right. I feel better now.
So what happened is, I just want to say to anyone who's a gamer and listening, play Doom Eternal. If you like action games, I highly suggest you play Doom Eternal. I think that deserved more recognition at the last Game of the Year awards. It's such a good game. Sorry. Man.
Swept.
Yeah.
Silly swept.
Doom Eternal needed more recognition. At least give it best music. It had the best music. I did not. What one? It was Final Fantasy.
It probably was Final Fantasy. I thought it was last because last was won everything.
I don't know. I haven't played Final Fantasy, so I don't know what its music is like. But man, if not Hades, Doom Eternal's music gets you feeling things. It's insane. And then with Doom Eternal, it's like, let's get the classic music and then amp it up. It's crazy. So they released DLC for it, and I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait for them to release the PS5 upgrade for Doom Eternal, but I gave in. I just couldn't wait because they finally released the finishing part to the DLC. So I bought it, and I didn't plan on staying up last night. I stayed up till 3 a.m. trying to play it, and I didn't even advance that far because that game is pretty hard.
My brother is a gamer. I've said this before in the show. My brother's a gamer. Before he got Doom Eternal, he completed Doom 1 in the hardest difficulty.
Oh man. Yeah.
He played the game. He played the game to the completion 3 times in 2 days.
The one from 2016.
Yeah. Before he played the newest one because he wanted to master it.
Oh, that game is also pretty hard.
And now he's playing Doom Eternal in the hardest difficulty.
Oh god, that game is so.
And he's almost finished it in 2 days, and he's like, I gotta stop because I don't want this to end because it's so dang good.
It is. I could go much more in detail about why it's such a good game, but that's my little 2 cents for anyone listening that's a gamer. If you want a good time, play Doom Eternal. You won't regret it if you're into action games. Sebastian just kind of froze. You have something you wanted to say?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say real quick. Well, while I was playing by myself, because my friends were ignoring me.
And you know what? Now the audience is gonna ignore you. You know why?
Why?
It's time for a promotion.
No.
Oh.
How are you gonna do this?
Audience is gonna ignore Sebastian again.
For Chunky Funky Hour. I mean, okay, that's okay. That's all you had to say.
This is going to be Chunky Funky Hour, one of our other DJs here at Vaquero Radio. So go ahead and make sure you guys tune in and give them a chance, just like you gave us.
Hey there, Vaqueros. This is the Chunky Funky Hour with the DJ Nono Malo and Big Vic. We're here to cover current events, campus news, and all the gossip you want to hear.
Come and listen to us live every Wednesday at 3 p.m. here on Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station.
Boy, oh boy, Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue, 100 Degrees by Rich Brian. You know what this show has a lot of today?
What?
Lots of heat.
Lots of fire.
Lots of fire, which reminds me, guys, I have found my true calling. It's not to be a DJ. It's not to be radio program director, nor future Elon Musk. It's to be a firefighter, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. Being a future Elon Musk is a option?
Yeah.
Why? Hey, if you were that rich, you could probably
Let me
hook
tell
a
you.
homie out with a yacht vacation.
Here,
for free.
I can tell you why.
Can we
I've
reconsider?
I found out
Can we recalibrate?
I found out my true
Wait
calling.
a minute, stop. Hold
My
on.
true calling is to be a firefighter.
You're telling me you can
There's a
be the
big
richest
fire.
man in the world.
Gotta put
You
out the
can make
fires.
cars.
I'm gonna put out the
You
fires.
can literally build
I'm gonna pull the
spaceships,
kittens
and you're
from the
gonna-
trees. I got you, kitten. You're safe. You're not in the tree anymore, and I put out the fires.
You could find Mars kitties. I don't know.
Ladies-
Spaceships.
Sebastian,
Cars.
Sebastian, I gotta be a firefighter.
If being Elon is...
You gotta wash the truck, make sure it's nice and spotless.
I'm gonna drop it. I'm just gonna let it go. Fine.
I found out recently, ladies and
I can
gentlemen.
get
am
a seat in the rocket.
Chip. Are you worthy? Are you worthy?
Well, if you were Elon, maybe I could be worthy.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying. You could hook a homie up if you're Elon. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see. Maybe after I retire from being a firefighter, then I'll be the next Elon Musk.
Okay.
Yeah. But, well, over spring break, there was one day where Sam and I don't remember what we were going to do that day, but we were going to just hang out. And so I went to her house to go pick her up. And her parents were outside. Her dad was washing her truck. Her mom was like doing like some yard upkeep. And so I went inside to go get Sam. And then I came out and there was just smoke all over Sam's street. And turns out that a couple houses down, like 6 houses down from where Sam's house was, someone just straight up just started a fire. On accident, of course, but they started like a big boy fire. So when Smokey the Bear says, only you can prevent wildfires, he's not lying. These dum-dums, they did this thing that was really dumb. They had a carne asada the night before. And I guess they still had, like, where they had their ashes, I guess maybe they still had some little chispas that were still alive, like some little sparks that were just sitting in there or something. I don't know. That or they were trying to burn dead grass. But behind Sam's neighborhood, there's literally nothing but a giant plot of dead grass. And so to get rid of their ashes or whatever, what they did was they just dumped it over their fence or something. And onto all that dead grass. So it, of course, caught fire. And it's crazy, dude. Like, my respect for firefighters went up 1,000 that day because that fire spread so fast. At first, it was just like a smaller fire that was just producing a lot of smoke, and it was a windy day. So next thing you know, smoke was covering the whole street, and that fire spread so fast, dude. It spanned like 7 houses. Like I remember at one point, Sam's dad had grabbed a fire extinguisher, and he wanted to like see if he could go help out. And I saw him walk forward like 10 feet, and I just saw him just disappear into smoke. And meanwhile, I was in their backyard with just a little hose, trying to put away the fire. And God, I inhaled so much smoke that day that I had a really bad headache for the rest of the day.
You know what that reminds me of? And I don't want to take away from the story, but I've been taking my vitamins lately, and I've been feeling great.
What?
I hadn't been taking my vitamins.
Been munching on those Flintstone gummies.
No, they're just pills. But I really do miss the Flintstones.
Those are good.
Take your vitamins.
I remember there was those Flintstone gummies, and they also had like those really chalky ones. Do you remember those?
Oh, I do remember those. I took those.
Yeah, those gummies were better.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are infinitely better.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so my respect for firefighters went up today. And I don't know if I ever told you, but low key, being a firefighter has always been like kind of like a dream job.
Same with piloting a plane. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like I don't think I want to do this, but I bet that'd be a cool life.
Definitely.
Like if I just say, you know what, I don't want to try to be big businessman. I'll just go be a firefighter. It just seems so cool, because they really do help. You know, it's like you're in the valley. Yeah, sure. There's maybe not a lot of fires, but man, it's because when there is, wow. And what I was thinking was, I saw how fast that fire had started and spread. And how much commotion and craziness, because like everyone on that street was coming out. There was like screaming going on because it was big. Oh God, I can't imagine how it must have been in California. Those wildfires, I can't imagine how terrifying those must have been.
I mean, like, they can just engulf a $20 million house. Like,
I mean, heck, it's like in Avatar. Yeah. And that one firebender said fire is alive. It breathes. Oh, he was not lying.
It does breathe, though. Like, it's alive.
It really does breathe. Oxygen.
You could suck it out. You could suffocate fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's how you put it out with fire extinguishers. Just
Could kill anybody. Also, so random. I'm so sorry. Promising Young Woman is so good.
What?
The movie called Promising Young Woman.
Oh, what is that about?
It's like,
and how did you get that from talking about fires?
It's just because it's a fire movie. I'm sorry. It's so good.
What's it about?
Just, I don't want to ruin it, but it's kind of like Dexter.
Oh.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
I watched that show.
Super good show.
You put
me on that show.
Yeah.
That put me on binging shows.
Yeah, super good show up until like season after the Trinity Killer. After the Trinity Killer, the show just kind of really loses it.
Well, because it follows the pattern and it's a little too repetitive.
Yeah.
Still enjoyed it.
But man,
the entire thing.
I actually didn't.
Dang.
I didn't finish it.
I get it though.
I think I remember that like after the Trinity Killer, there's some killer who was like very religious. He lived like a super normal life, and had like a sister that he was like really close to, but he was also like really religious and had like some leader guy.
You know, I'm having a hard time remembering that one, but I definitely do. I remember there was a religious guy. I can't put a face on it anymore.
It was a really good show, and then I got to that season, and I just can't stop watching. But that actor, Michael C. Hall. I like that show enough that I remember his name. He's a good actor. I'd like to see him in other stuff. You know who else I'd like to see in other stuff?
What? Who?
Freaking heck. What was it? Freddie Prinze?
Junior?
Yeah. Is that his name? He was in
what?
Scooby Doo?
Oh, he's a voice actor for like Clone Wars and Rebels and.
Yeah, but I want to see him act again. I want to see him in some more work. That was a good actor. He played Freddy.
He did play Freddy.
He played Freddy, and he played Freddy good.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man, those Scooby Doo movies, those are something.
They were something.
Those are great.
There was gonna be a third one.
Man, I still remember we watched those movies together with all the guys.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
I don't think I was there for that.
In I think you were in Joe's house. It was like a long time ago. Probably like sophomore year of high school.
I just don't think I was there.
Maybe.
Probably working at Hollister or something.
Perhaps. But yeah, that was something that happened. And it was those movies. Let me tell y'all, if you revisit those movies, there are jokes that you would be surprised made it in there. And it's a good... Just go watch the Scooby Doo movies. Just go watch them. 1 and 2.
Well, as a guilty pleasure, though. I mean, you can't take them too seriously or else you're not going to enjoy it as much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you go in there being like, yeah, I really want to do a Shaggy in-depth character analysis. Why is he Shaggy? If you do that,
you know,
I want to be violent with you.
I'll tell you what. I think about that sandwich they were making in Scooby Doo 1 a lot. The one where they were putting like Dr. Pepper syrup on it. Or it was like chocolate syrup, but I thought it was Dr. Pepper syrup for some reason. And every time I go to H-E-B and I see the Dr. Pepper syrup, I think about it and I'm like...
That's a thing? Dr. Pepper syrup?
It is a thing. It's in the dessert aisle.
Oh,
I want to try it just because of that shower is like.
That sounds a little too squishy for me.
It's probably not good for you or good at all. But you know what? One day I'm just gonna try it. Not on the sandwich, on ice cream, because that's where it's intended to be used. But
You know, this is really random, but you know what that reminds me of? I really don't like. I want to get very aggressive with people that are like, yeah, I don't watch scary movies. I don't like roller coasters.
well, doesn't Dab not watch scary movies?
So he gets scared super comedically easy, but he still puts
you're right.
effort to watch them.
He was
Yeah.
watching The Exorcist. He was watching
He-
Alien. He was watching. Yeah, no.
He shares that, like, yeah, I hate scary movies because I get scared so easily. And I have seen this man, we once were playing Dead Space, like at the dead of night, and this man tossed my PlayStation 3 controller across the room. But he scares super easily, but he still makes the effort. He makes the effort to, like, take in horror media to, like, you know,
Be cultured.
build his tolerance. Yeah. People that are like, nah, I don't want to go watch them. Like when the whole squad is like, yeah, let's go watch this new scary movie that's out. And then there's that one person that's like, guys, nah, come on, let's go get some tapioca. God, I don't like that person.
Damn. Yeah.
Eh,
Well, let's say that one.
oh well,
All right. Sorry.
I'll edit that out later
Yeah.
for the YouTube upload.
Yeah.
But got some bad news.
What?
We're coming up on our music break, which is then followed by our last goodbye for this week. But to begin, Sebastian and I are very sad. We're going to play a little promo for you guys that also has some sad vibes going on, but a very good message. Here's a little PSA we made over here on Vaquero Radio just to remind y'all about what kind of campus is being run here at UTRGV.
UTRGV is proud to be tobacco-free and is committed to promoting the health, well-being, and safety of students, faculty, staff, and visitors. Use of all smoking devices and tobacco products on university property is prohibited. For more information on university policy, online reporting, and tobacco cessation resources, please visit www.utrgv.edu/hr/wellness/tobacco-cessation.
And with that, we're going to end our show for this week, guys. So sad.
It is sad, but look, things are looking up, right? Always looking up. I'm gonna get new glasses. I ain't gonna look like this musty, eye-wearing fool.
I don't have as much homework. Well, Sebastian also doesn't have as much homework because
Oh, take that back. I do.
I mean, you do, but you literally do have somewhat less homework because common
I
research
definitely
we don't
have
have.
less homework.
Yeah, you definitely have less homework, and that is great. That is good. So I don't know. I have good hopes for this week.
Just PSA, guys, don't forget your major projects that are due before the end of the semester, and you better start on them now because you don't want to start on them late.
Cause then you'll be like, oh.
Then you won't have enough time to take a look to listen to our show, and that'll
Yes.
hurt our feelings.
So stay ahead of your game, and that way you can stay tuned in with us.
That's
Because
right.
y'all know we always appreciate all of our listeners. Appreciate y'all.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Make sure to tune in next week, same time as usual, Mondays, 12 p.m., utrgvradio.com or to the Radio FX app. But until then, we'll catch you guys later. Take care and have a great week and stay safe out there, y'all. Goodbye and thank you.
Cha-cha.